dates back to 1078. There's many things in this time, including a royal mint, a royal zoo, a royal observatory, a royal fortress, and a place of execution. Two of the last people to be imprisoned in a tower was actually the Crane brothers. They died in their own mind, back when Adrian got his army. Now, if you look in front of us on the left-hand side, we have two warships, the larger one and the two, five, HMS Belfast. The Belfast has 12 guns, 6 at forward, 6 aft, capable of firing a 102-pound shell up to 14 land mines. If the Belfast is to fire her guns in anger, she could hit targets places such as Kew, Croydon and Dartford, 14 miles away. The ship alongside the Belfast has been in London for about the last 2 days or so. We don't quite often get warships and cruise liners. They come up the river on a courtesy visit, usually stay for about 3 or 4 days before going back out to sea. Now if you look over to the right hand side, behind a tree, you'll see a large white building with 6 black pillars on the top. This is Customs House. You're caught bringing too much goods free to the country, cigarettes, alcohol, it's all confiscated and stored in the basement of that building where it says Secret Phone. Now I've worked out here for the last 25 years and I've never seen a puff of smoke coming from those people. I've been told they do have the best Christmas party. Now if you look on the right hand side, the yellow brick building, the old village gate, fish market. A very famous man started his career inside the building. At the time he was 15, going by the name Morris Nicklewhite. He later on changed his name and his profession is now known as Sir Michael Thames. And not a lot of people know that. Now the next bridge in front of us, the famous London Bridge, it is the 5th London Bridge to stand on this site since London times. This one was opened in 1973 by a Majesty Queen. The one before this, it now stands in the Arizona desert across a man-made lake called Lake Havasu, sold off to America for $1.5 million. As we go beneath the bridge, if you look over to the left-hand side, behind a tree, you'll see the old Southern Cathedral. This dates back to the 12th century. Baptised inside the cathedral, a man called John Harvard. He then went on to America, founded the Harvard Library, which in turn became a part of the Harvard University. Now the next bridge in front of us, ladies and gents, Cannon Street Railway Bridge. If you look beneath the bridge on the right hand side, see those glass windows? They've just opened a new sauna. Now they thought it was a clever idea putting it beneath the bridge for getting boats like us to pass it through every 5 minutes. Now all day, every day, we see semi-naked people inside those windows. And believe me, ladies and gents, some days are better than others. Sometimes it's really good to have a big approach roads are so well hidden into the back streets, the one-way systems of London. Not many Londoners actually know that the bridge exists. It was built in 1921 to release some of the congestion off of the old London Bridge. Now if you look just in front of us on the left hand side, you'll see the white circular building. It's got oak beams and a thatched roof, the new Globe Theatre. It is a replica of Shakespeare's old Globe. It was opened up by Her Majesty the Queen with the seating of 1,600 people. You can go over there today and watch an old Shakespearean play being reenacted. Anything like Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, Hamlet and so on. Also on the left hand side, the brown brick building with the tall chimney and the old Bankside Power Station with some verses and Tate Modern art gallery. Now they show contemporary art and also modern art. Completely free. Go and have a walk around that building. Now the bridge in front of us is the Millennium Footbridge. Now if you want to see a real piece of art, ladies and gents, if you look very quickly on our right hand side, look where the bridge goes between the two buildings on our right. You're going to get a quick glimpse of St Paul's Cathedral. Now it will be a quick glimpse, but it will be a full length view. So look between the buildings on the right, where the bridge goes, you'll see St Paul's. St Paul's is spanned to 365 feet tall. That is 1 foot for each day of the year. It has the second largest unsupported cathedral dome in Europe. The first price to build, said to be the Christopher Wren masterpiece. Now the next bridge in front of us, ladies and gents, is the Blackfriars Railway Bridge. Now about 8 years ago, they built a new railway station and it now runs the entire length of the bridge. So you can enter and exit stations from either side of the river. Also, if you look up to the roof of this station, that's all solar panels up there. Over 1,200 solar panels. They do say that on a good day, it can generate up to 70% of the platform's energy. It is actually the largest solar panel roof anywhere in Europe. As we go beneath the bridge, you take a look either side of the boat, so you'll see 8 red support columns. These are what remains from the old railway bridge. Now as you can see that the top portion really wide came over place with the modern day train. They left the support columns in place, fear of undermining the foundation of the other two bridges. The last bridge in the group of 3, Blackfriars Railway Bridge. Now as we pass beneath the bridge, goes to this school. If you look to the face of the building between the archway windows, there are 4 statues. From left to right, you see John Milton, to Isaac Newton, to Francis Bacon, and William Shakespeare, 4 of this country's most famous scholars. Now also, if you keep looking on our right hand side, just behind the construction work, there's a red and white building. Just next door to it, there's a white building. Look just above the rooftop of those buildings, you see a small statue. There's a man standing on one leg with one arm up in the air. Now that statue is Mercury, the weak-limbed messenger, found in a building in a place called Fleet Street. That's where the newspapers and started off. That was the logo for the independent newspaper. Now if you look in front of us on the right hand side, you'll see a white ship with a yellow funnel to Wellington. Interaction during the Second World War is running supplies across the Atlantic disguised as a hostage ship. But before we get to the ship, if you look on the right hand side, either side of the road, just where that red button is, you'll see 2 silver dragons or griffins, one either side of the road. And also on our right is a stone archway on the embankment wall. Now that is Temple Arch, and this is the official boundary line between 2 cities. The city of Westminster, we're just about to enter. The city of London, we're just about to leave. Now you will find those dragons or griffins on every major entrance in and out of the city of London. If you look in front of us on the right hand side, ladies and gents, behind a tree, you'll see a large white building with a small green dome in the centre. This is called Somerset House. It's where we used to hold all births, marriages and death certificates. It used to be known as Masham and Basham. It's now owned by Hasham, the Inland Revenue. Now the next bridge in front of us, the Waterloo Road Bridge, is more effectively known as the Ladies Bridge. Now when the bridge was built, it was built by 80% female labour due to the fact that men was away in the armed forces. Now the ladies, if they faced the bridge, was a very expensive, self-cleaning 14 stone. So every time it rains in London, the face of the bridge will clean itself. It was also the only bridge to be built on time and under budget. So as you can see, the ladies of London, they've done a fantastic job in building this bridge, so well done to them. Now if you look in front of us on the right hand side, on the embankment wall, there's a stone obelisk, the Cleopatra's Needle, given to us by an Egyptian for Nelson's victory over Napoleon at the Battle of the Nile. They do say the needle is older than London itself. It's over 3,500 years old. Look over to your left hand side, ladies and gents, you'll see the Royal Festival Hall, built in 1951. or the Festival of Great Britain. It is a completely soundproof building for the terrible noises of the trains which run directly alongside. So the next bridge in front of us will be Charing Cross Railway Bridge, the only place on the River Thames you'll pass between two railway systems. Now beneath the river at this point we have the Bakerloo and the Northern line on the London Underground system. It links Embankment Station on our right with Waterloo Station over to our left. Now as we go beneath the bridge, if you look in front of us on the left-bound side, you can't get the London Eye, the meridian wheel, the fourth largest observation wheel anywhere in the world, capable of carrying 850 people. It takes 30 minutes to do one round turn. We have been told it has been the biggest tourist attraction anywhere in Europe over the last few years. But also, if you keep looking on the left-hand side, just past the London Eye, the large impressive building with the green spire, it's the old County Hall, the old GLC, Greater London Council. That was abolished by Margaret Thatcher. Inside the building it does house the largest underground aquarium in Europe, an underground amusement arcade, the London Dungeon, and also two 5-star luxury hotels, all situated within County Hall. Now directly in front of us we have Westminster Bridge. If you look above the bridge on the right hand side, you'll see the St Stephen's Clock and the Elizabeth Tower. Many people actually think that this is called Big Ben. Big Ben is just the name of the 13-ton bell which strikes on the hour side of the clock tower, named after Sir Benjamin Hall, who was the Commissioner of Work. Now ladies and gents, very shortly then we're going to be arriving at Westminster Pier. Now once we reach the pier, this boat does now go out of service until 2:20, and it goes out of service for cleaning purposes. So the next returning boat back to Tower and Greenwich is at 2:20, and then after that there will be another boat at 3 o'clock. That is the last boat to go back to Greenwich today. If you're only going back down as far as Tower Bridge, the last boat will leave here at 3:40. So just bear in mind if you're going all the way back to Greenwich, the last one, 3 o'clock. As we're coming into the pier, just try and remain seated. It is for your own safety. Also have a little look around, make sure you've got all your personal belongings, don't leave anything behind.